My name is Jake. I'm 35 years old. I work as a developer at a data security company in Texas. This story begins 3 months before I became his worst nightmare. I was the type who stayed in the office when everyone else left. The lights went out one by one. I stayed. Cold coffee, forgotten pizza. Project Sentinel was supposed to revolutionize everything, and I believed in it. My boss, Mike, would come see me at 9 o'clock at night. He always brought 2 beers. He said I was the best on the team, that without me, the company would be nowhere. He asked me for advice. He listened to me. I thought he was a friend, but that was my first mistake. Sarah was there too, a teammate. One Friday, she looked at me as Mike was leaving with her smile. She said, "Jake, be careful. Mike speaks well of everyone. Then he forgets who did the work." I smiled. I told her she was paranoid, but now I know I should have listened. On the day of the board presentation, I wore my best tie. There were 20 executives there. Mike squeezed my shoulder. He said it would be our moment. Then he entered the room. He walked past me. He presented Sentinel as his vision, his design, his sacrifice. 8 months of my nights gone in one sentence. I smiled. I shook the executives' hands. I told them it had been an honor, but inside, I was just thinking about how I'd been screwed. 2 weeks later, I received an email from Human Resources. They were firing me. The position was redundant, they said. I gave my farewell speech. Mike wasn't there. They told me he was in a meeting with my project. At home, I opened my laptop a week later, just to delete the files. Then I saw something, a line of code that didn't add up. Then another. The system I'd built was losing data everywhere. Passwords exposed, access logs missing, a multi-million-dollar privacy breach. And Mike knew nothing about it. He'd never cracked the code. He'd just taken credit. I realized it was my moment, the moment to enjoy the show. I called a lawyer at 3 o'clock in the morning. He told me to save everything, every email I'd written, every message, every piece of evidence that the job was mine. I created a folder on my computer. I called it insurance. Then I waited. One day, Mike posted on LinkedIn, proud of the launch of Sentinel. 7 days later, he spoke at a conference about his innovative method. A few hours later, he messaged me. He asked if I had the project documentation. I told him I deleted everything. One day the following week, the phone rings. A number I didn't recognize. It was the CEO. His voice was different. Lower. In that moment, I knew my moment had arrived. He told me Sentinel was having problems, that customers were threatening lawsuits, that they needed the people who had actually built the system. I told him everything and that I had proof of what I was saying. The next morning, I was in the CEO's office at 8. Mike was already there, sweaty, his shirt wrinkled. He looked at me. He didn't say anything, but the expression on his face was priceless. I showed them the documents, one by one, the emails I'd written, the notices he'd ignored, the code with my name on every important line. His replies, just one word each time. Okay. The CEO raised his hand. He looked at Mike. He said 2 words, "You're fired." Then he looked at me. He offered me the job of technical director. I said yes, but I asked for a week before starting. I wanted to enjoy the break. 8 months of stolen work, 3 months of patience, a moment of justice. Revenge isn't anger, it's precision. It's waiting for the truth to speak louder than lies. It's building something so solid that no one can deny it. Sometimes they fire you for being good. They rehire you for being better. And the person who took your credit learned that true credit isn't stolen, it's earned. Or wait for me to come back to you.